Alright, we're tackling the Form of Solidity today. This is the ice stage of the Boulder Town exhibition. It has a pretty powerful buff here, because whenever you attack a frozen enemy, you remove the freeze status and do damage based on your attack. Which would make you think that you really need to focus on your attack stats. Teams, or let's start off with the trial units. Our trial units are Jingliu and Pela. Pela's a pretty good unit. I'm gonna lead with her, finish off with Herta, and that's the team. Jingliu, not a fan of her build. She's not running speed boots. She has a crit rate body piece. She has an energy rope. These are all things you can see just from her stats. She has the moles who welcome you as a light cone. Just a lot of things I don't care for. And just because she's so slow, she gets in her enhanced state after the first cycle, so you can't really save a cycle with her. A lot of the time I was finishing the stages before she ever got to her enhanced state. Just not super impressed considering that she's the trial unit, but whatever. Alright, we're gonna go with Armbar here. I could see Kneebar being viable if you're trying to speedrun, since you could potentially chain freeze enemies, but I think Armbar is a lot more consistent because you can just freeze through using your ultimate. So we freeze this guy. This will limit some damage and also help us get our ults a little faster. Okay, that's great. Then we'll just use an AoE here. And then we can freeze again through our ultimate. And then shred the freeze. Freeze once again. And shred the freeze again. And yeah, just one more attack and it's over. Which is really easy since it's freezing time.
We have the upper hand.
Simple stage. I'd say that was probably the hardest stage of all three, which isn't saying a whole lot. We're running rear naked choke here. The energy regen is just incredibly powerful, especially since we fully regenerate our ultimates from attacking a frozen enemy. Guillotine choke, similar to the last other option, could be useful if you're speedrunning. You have a really powerful Jingliu of your own. But for most teams, I think rear naked choke is probably the most consistent option. Yeah. So we just quickly set up here by freezing this guy. That we can get our ult pretty quick if we need to. Now we can freeze everything. Since one target is already frozen, we'll regenerate our ult. Yeah. I'll use this. Everything's frozen again. Yeah, I'll use Herta's ultimate here. And now we just get the ult back again. Should probably have a follow-up here, yeah. But then we get the ult again. And now this is where the fun part comes in. They're both below 50% HP, and we can just alternate between them and pretty much get endless ults until one of them dies. This is pretty much the main thing that made this viable with these two characters. Easy stage. That is... oh, new record, sweet. 4 cycles. The first stage, honestly, you shouldn't be using any cycles there. If you're losing cycles there, you should look into optimizing your team. It could potentially be worth not running a sustain and running a unit that can just make that first stage go faster, because you really don't need a sustain if you can successfully freeze the enemies. Anyways, I only have one character stat to show here because Pela was the trial unit. So Herta gets her time in the spotlight and she is on the main team. I am running her with the Birth of the Self light cone. Pretty solid light cone for her. Got most of her traces maxed out because I need that for Memory of Chaos. Running the Grand Duke set. I'm still having mixed feelings on it. It's a new set, so yeah, just keeping it around. But I feel like, no, sorry, I thought the difference would be a lot more noticeable compared to what she was running before. And yeah, I do have her max limit break. You can get, I think, 4 limit breaks from Simulated Universe, so it's not really a huge feat. Anyways, Form of Fire will be out probably around the same time. It releases in 22 minutes for me, so I will be running that, and will be part of the batch release that will be coming out today. Anyways, catch you later. Thanks for watching.